Hello! The fashion hall is here. Before I show it to you guys, though, I want to tell y'all what in the world happened. Because it scared me multiple times. So, when I thought it was out of customs, it was not. It was still in there. But the USPS made it look like it was out. No. Because overnight it said inbound the customs, inbound out of customs. And I was like, ugh. And then it got to what apparently was the worst USPS, weird. The worst or one of the worst USPS distribution centers in the entire continental United States. Now I'm thinking, wow, that's gotta be coincidental for you because that's coming from international services. Well, here's the thing. It shipped with USPS Priority Mail Express. If I used a ground service, it would probably still be at that distributor today. And that is no other than, drumroll please, Bell Gardens, California. It was there for like 2 days, and I was like, ugh, and I looked up what was going on, and people are like, if your item ends up at Bell Gardens, you might as well just say goodbye. And I was like, oh no. And well, got out, and it immediately was in Georgia, and I was like, so they didn't scan it, or I don't know what happened. But anyways, it got here, and this morning it got to Athens, and now it's here. So, there's that. There's a couple other things I think I forgot to mention. Hold on. Pull up tracking information to see if anything hits me differently, because there are a couple of weird things going on. Another thing was that my parents, or nobody should have been home when it got delivered here, yet it said I signed it, or somebody signed it. I think I signed it online on the agent, and I took that as a signature. So yeah, after it went through customs, they went straight to Bell Gardens and sat there for I don't know how long. And there was actually a whole online article about how bad that center is, and people are calling it the black hole of Bell. So if your item ends up there, you better hope to God that you are using a priority service, or you're probably never going to get your item. Anyways, time for the unboxing. So let me show you what the box looks like. The box is very small, actually. And from what I saw in the pictures, which I will show you in a minute, I probably should be using OBS Studio right now, but I'm not. Which is not very good. I'll have a whole thing. I think I'll have a separate... What I'll do, actually, is I'll just cut the video, and I'll put parts of OBS in there, and then I'll submit that as the video to watch. Here is the box. The box is kind of beat up, but I paid for services, so I paid for a weather protection wrapping. That was $1.42, and then I paid for vacuum seal, which was about another $1 or so. So hopefully they're not damaged because they've been vacuum sealed. Like I said, there's a jacket in here, a pair of pants, and a mask. And the declaration does not say anything about a mask, which is weird, because it didn't declare it online. And on here, it actually looks the exact same as it did on the website that I used, the agent, which I use SugarGo. And they literally are the cheapest at transferring currency. Like, the jacket in here was $205. Other agents had it at $225. So, this is amazing that they actually had it a lot lower than all the other agents did. So, we're going to go and get started here. I'm going to unbox it. Actually, hold on. Let me talk about things real quick. So, in the picture, okay. For the pictures, for what it looked like when it was ready to go, there was a blue, the blue stuff on it, like the blue, very strong plastic that you put on boxes. It's not on here now. Also, the closure label has been broken, but also I did request a picture of the mask on a mannequin head, and I'm not sure if it was already boxed and they had to reopen it, or if customs got into the box. Now, here's what's weird. Customs has their own tape that they put on the box to let everybody know, hey, we searched for your stuff. That was not said on here at all, so I'm not sure what happened, but hey, there's some dents in here and whatnot, but it's got weather stuff because there's a lot of, it's kind of moisty and rainy down here. I'm going to go and get scissors, which there's some over in the thing. So I used EMS. It says VIP on the side. VIP. So there you go with that. Probably should have paused the recording, but I did not. Alright, so let's go and open this bad boy up. I paid $7 for the additional mannequin photos. So hopefully we can... This mask will look good on me like it's supposed to. Also, I'm kind of scared. Okay. Should probably put that down. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, I see something. Probably the mask, because like I said, they had to take it out, and I'm sure we seal it. Okay, the leather stripping is coming off. Let me get this side figured out. Nope, that just came right off. Alright. Alright. First is, let's just go and do whatever's on top. Holy crap! What is happening in here? I don't know where to start. What is this? I can't even... Holy crap, bro. Oh, it's all in one bag. It's all in one bag. There's nothing else in here. I can probably reuse that box. Okay, so... Like I said, I vacuum sealed the whole thing shut. Let's open the vacuum seal. Let's open. I have no idea what that is. I just press it. I take this off. Oh, okay. It just lets air in. Alright, well, everything would have been wrapped individually, but whatever. You can probably use this bag too, honestly. Alright. We'll just start with the mask. That's the first thing I see. Sweatpants are... Got some, That's not very good looking, but we'll figure it out in a minute. Okay, so this would have to, I guess, yeah, we sealed that. And there's a hole. Alright, this is the mask. This is the Kanye West Donda mask, or what I thought was the Donda mask. And it smells like nothing. Let's just go and put this thing on. It's wrinkled to death. Okay, so we're going to unzip it first. Oh, probably should have just done that. Hold on. There's a Chinese logo and tag on here I'll have to probably take off. Actually, just go and do that. How do you take this off, bro? What is this? I have no idea what this is. There we go. It's trash. Alright, let's just back up. I think I made a mistake when I did this. Oh my gosh. No, what's going on? I probably shouldn't have unzipped the whole thing, and I unfortunately did, because now it won't zip up. Here we go. Okay. I guess I'll just leave it zipped then. For the most part, I'll just put it on my head. Oh no. Alright, I gotta make this quick. The mask on. Is right. That's the front, yes. Where's zipper? Ow, what the hell? I look like Spooder Man. Hold on. Let me zip this shut. It sounds like an antique store in here. It's like, it's readable. It does work. Okay. That mask, this does not feel okay, this did not feel good to put on. literally pinched my skin like 15 million times. Next is these sweatpants. These are the Venomance high-speed sweatpants. These are huge, and they're baggy looking, which I think was the whole purpose of when they designed these. Obviously, you can't see them very well because my chair is in the way, and this is in the way, so my chair is probably going to be here for the rest of my life. I clearly can't move the chair. The chair is stuck where it is. The chair will not never move. Okay, it smells like clothing. Nothing different than usual. There's a pocket back here to put your stuff in there. Here it is. Venomance high-speed fashion. The only thing that's wrong with these pants is that the Venomance branding is lower than it's supposed to be. But it's not the end of the world. It's fine. Alright. I'm going to go and try these on, actually. Alright. I'm going to get nude, but you can't see me. It's the end of the world. These pants will come off. There we go. Alright. These are apparently very long, so hopefully there's a tag in here. Awesome. I'm gonna... Ooh, I can just take it off, I think. Hold on. Okay. And I just put them on. Oh my gosh, these are long. I can barely put them on. Well, here they are. I know you can't see me. This chair is not going to move. I'm sorry, guys, but here they are. Okay, here we go. So, that's them. Here's the side. Here's the side. And that's the pants. Alright, I will take these off now. Like the kangaroos, they'll drag on the floor and they'll get under the wheel. Overall, these are fine. There were better rep sellers of these, but they don't make them anymore. They're already covered in dog fur. Okay. Put these back on for a quick second, if they cooperate with me. Okay, last item before I end the video. And that is a jacket. And it is the Venomance, I met Miles earlier, she was saying it. It's a bomber jacket. They didn't have the style I wanted, so I had to pick an alternate style, but it still works. This is from the one from Mr. Lee. And it smells like carrots. Let's open this. Gosh, bro. This is huge. And I mean huge. Mr. Lee Studio. I will have to take this off now. It won't come off. Can I tear it? Yes, I can. Okay, I can't tear it. Now I'll use scissors and cut. Alright, let's put this on. So I'm scared it'll rip or something. I don't know. I hate the hood design on this thing, though. I hate the hood design. I'll have to hide it somehow. Alright, you can move again. Quality's actually, it feels good. Holy crap. And this is a small size. I got the size small because that's what everybody was wanting to get for... Yeah, this is so oversized, but it's so cool too. Like, I don't see any problem with this at all, actually. It feels so good. So you got zippers that don't function. I mean, they function, but you can't put anything in the pockets because it's two bombers. The back is blue, the front is black. Alright, this is just too cool for words. Holy crap. Okay, that's it for this part of the video. Alright, this is a couple hours later, but this is for what everything compares to online. This is home screen. Let's look at my orders. Okay, so here is everything. So this is the jacket I was gonna get originally, but the agent was like, "We can't get that for you. We're out of stock." But I would have gotten this color, so it would have been green on the front, and on the back it would have been gray. Though you can't really see it, can you? No, not really. But it's the one that Kanye exactly wore. So you get what I mean. But the other one works fine. So here are the QC photos for the one I do have. So this is a small. So that's correct size. There is the, the thingy that they measure it with. There's the back. Overall, it looks like it's supposed to. Next is the mask, which looks like a butt plug. Kind of, if you look at the front. A duck would wear. So that's the mask. And here are the pants. So, they look pretty much like they're supposed to. Yeah, there's service fee for the mask. It won't show here. I have to go to order details. And then, here we are. So, see how it looks big on that face? And look at the top. It's like a dinosaur. So, yeah. Definitely weird. But I need to make sure because of how weird it looked in the photos. So, yeah. Verify information. That was an issue. I already signed for him, apparently. Well, no, I didn't do this thing online. That's it, though. That's it for the items themselves. That's the QC photos of everything, and it looked like they're supposed to, which is nice. See? See, the seal hasn't been broken, I don't think. There's that blue stuff. So, why was it taken off on mine? Doesn't make any sense. It's weird. That's essentially what was going on online. That comparison now, so. Anyways, back to the main part of the video. Hello, so this is, I guess, the conclusion, I guess. I don't know what to call it. It's just the part after the screen recording. As you can see, the setting is different. The setting's not different, but the time of day is different. I'm wearing different clothing. This is the next day. I didn't have time to finish the video yesterday because my parents ended up getting home and I had to rush to get it done, which is why the first part, it kind of ended so weirdly because I was rushing to get it done. But then at the part where I had to pause and I was like, okay, I gotta hurry this up. I thought they were coming early, but they did not, so I had some more time. But, but now I have time to talk about what happened. Okay, so, today at school, I wore the sweatpants. They're right behind me, hanging up on the wall. I had to roll them up like 4 times so they would fit on my shoe. I had on New Balance 740s with the silver and black, and they fit with those pants so well. Seriously. I looked like I was wearing Balenciagas because those shoes match those pants so well. So if you have those pants and you're looking for a pair of shoes to get the New Balance 740s in the mostly black but with silver accents colorway. Because that to me looks Balenciaga style. But that's that. So I wore that today to school, and while wearing it, I realized and I felt the quality was okay. It wasn't great or anything, but it did. It wasn't like thin. It wasn't cheap quality. It was good quality. But it wasn't like the best quality it could have been. The printing, it lasted. I think because it was vacuum sealed and it was so much pressure was put onto it, it began to kind of crack a little bit on the sides, but you really can't tell it's there unless you're doing that. Also, the Venoments, I'm not sure if I told y'all that, but the Ventmol is lower than the high speed is. The print is much lower than it's supposed to be, so it looks off. But from how I had the pants rolled up, it actually doesn't look like it's that way if you're at the right distance and at the right angle. Overall, though, no one can really tell exactly that it's like that. It's fine. They fit well. They didn't fall or anything after I tied them for like 2 times to make sure they were good. I didn't show all the tags on it, but the tags were accurate enough. The only thing I saw wrong with the tag is that the Ventmol, Desalia tag, whatever the last name is, it was a little blurry, kind of. It looked good, it just was a little blurry, kind of. Other than that, it looked fine. If y'all want to know the size I got, for reference, I got a size extra small, because I have a very twinky type of small 26 to 28 waist. So, yeah, that's that part. Now, that same day, which is today, I did not wear the bomber to school, and I probably oh my gosh, I can't speak. I probably never will, because my backpack, it may damage the top of the shoulders. I don't know, though. It may on Monday. I don't know. If I wear them on Monday, it'll go with the kangaroo jinkos and then the spinning belt, if it wants to fit on me. I'll start posting my fits more often on Snapchat. A couple of people, if you're watching this video, there's a couple of people that have seen the story I posted earlier today, and I was wearing the Ventmol pants and I had the mask on, and I was in one of my classrooms. If you haven't seen that and you're a friend of mine on Snapchat, you can check that out. But unfortunately, I tried to get it to where only y'all would get to be able to follow my public profile and not my personal one. Well, Snapchat decided to take it to my personal one anyways. So there are enough people that know where I go. So I'm not going to share my Snapchat anymore, because it exposes my school. There's only like 2 people on there, though, that know who I am from YouTube, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. They seem like good people, but I'm not going to share with anybody else, because I didn't realize that I didn't realize that it didn't go to my public profile. So that's another thing that I need to worry about, is my own privacy. And since I'm a minor, I don't want people going, hey, want to FaceTime me? So no, we're not doing that. Also, the mask. So yeah, I brought it to school, and I quickly, it's comfortable for the most part. It's just so hard to put on, because you put it on and either it goes on quickly but it pinches your skin 50 million times, or it takes forever to come on but it won't pinch your skin. It's one or the other. I had to make a sacrifice. I made the sacrifice of not getting pinched my skin. It does hurt. It hurts when it pinches your skin. I did it like 15 times when I put it on, because during the video when I put it on, because it was just, I didn't know how to put it on at first. Also, the mask is missing a very important embroidery that is on the authentic Donda mask. That will tell that mask is fake, and that is the United States something. It's a gray circle, and it's got United something on it. I don't know, but it's not on that mask. Unless there was a version of that mask that doesn't have that emblem on it, but it's still not on there, so that could be a problem. But it's fine. I wore the jacket today after school, though, to go around in the car and go to an ice cream shop and a restaurant, whatever. I mean, it lasted, and the quality's good. It's extremely heavy. I haven't had a jacket that heavy in years. Seriously, the last jacket I had that was heavy was like 3 years ago, and that was a bomber, but it was like, it still wasn't as heavy as that. It just felt that way because I was a lot smaller. But that jacket, it weighs like 6 pounds. It is heavy. It's heavier than my dad's leather jacket. And he has a leather jacket from Wilson Leather, and it's got this stripe on the side of it. It's heavy. The bomber beats that by a mile. It's so heavy. But it keeps you warm. So if you're out in the 10-degree weather, that jacket will keep you warm. Quality's great. No issues with the bomber at all. I just hate that I didn't get the one that well, I'm not going to say I hate, because I'm grateful I was able to get one to begin with, but I am a little upset that I didn't get the one I really wanted, because they were out of stock on it, so I had to get this one, and it's still good. I still like it. I just hate the hood design. But it's not the end of the world. I can just fold it inside out if I'm not using it. And if I am using it, suck it up and hope that nobody complains. Okay, so that's the end of that part. Or that's the end of that. So, yeah, that's the end of this video, I guess. So, unboxing of my haul. If my parents wouldn't have gotten home or would have woken up, whatever. So, early, I would have had more time to not stress about it, but I unfortunately had to stress about it, and I ended up crunching time, and the video was kind of but now I have more time, and right now I'm saying hi, and I don't have anybody around me, so that's good. But yeah, that's it. So if you guys want to give me any more tips, so if you are a newbie and you want to know how to get stuff past customs, first of all, to save on money, use Sugar Goo. Just use it, please, okay? They are the best at converting currency. I've already told y'all earlier, the VTM Bomber on, like, Superbuy, or, no, not Superbuy, CN Fans was, like, $225. On Sugar Goo, $205. That's $20 less. You're saving money. Same for, the VTM, the pants. They're, like, almost $60 on CN Fans. Sugar Goo, $45. I'm telling you, you're saving money if you're using... I strike lucky with choosing Sugar Goo. They are absolutely amazing. If you want any tips, if you want a how-to tutorial, then I'll be happy to give one. Just let me know in the comments if you want a tutorial. And if you have any other items that you think would look good on me, let me know, and I'll save it for my potential next haul. As of right now, I don't have another haul started yet, but if y'all want to help me start one, that would be amazing. And that's really about it. So I want to get 3 scarves. I want to get the Comme des Garçons, the red and football scarf, the CDG shirt, yellow, black, green, blue scarf, and then the Martin Rose sport scarf. And then you need to get the Alpine Stars gloves to go with the jacket. The hardest thing to get actually will be the Martin Rose scarf, because I know for a fact I'm getting both the other scarves for Christmas, but the Martin Rose scarf, I'll have to worry about getting that a little bit later. But honestly, overall it's fine. Unfortunately, I was an idiot and didn't bring the light up hat to school. I would have done that, but I forgot I had it. I will bring it next time, because I am wearing the jacket on Monday, hopefully, with that mask on, sometimes. Not all the time, because it'll grow suspicion, but during class I'll put it on for, like, pictures or whatever, and I'll have that hat on. So that's about it. It's interesting how this haul went. It was crazy. It was a crazy ride for sure. When I first purchased it, I was so excited. I woke up the next day, and unfortunately, I got like 50 messages. They purchased the pants, and then I immediately got... They purchased the pants, and then the message was got saying that the bomber was out of stock. And I was like... And then I got a refund from it, and used that money to get the other bomber. And then they said that the mask, they had to clarify the brand name. And in the end, we were like, there's no brand name. Or it was Kanye. But we ended up going no brand name. And it's probably why I didn't declare it. I don't know. That was weird too. They didn't declare it. But yeah, it was purchased. And eventually they all got to the warehouse. I got pictures of everything. Oh, so excited. We did rehearsal shipping. She was $105. It was worth it because they got it through customs easily. And it was a joy. So that was interesting. But if you're a newbie, you want to know how to get things through customs, literally just have whatever agent you're using vacuum seal the items. First of all, it will save on shipping costs very significantly. It will severely save on shipping costs because it's condensing the size of the package. And that box, let me show you the box. The box, that's how big it was. And there, that giant bomber was in there with a pair of sweatpants and a mask in this little box. And there was no space left in there. They crunched that in there. Not too tight to where it would break, but they crunched it in there enough to where it would save as much as it could on shipping. So, vacuum seal the items. Declare your items manually if you can. If you can't, well, I would personally declare your items. You don't have to. I accidentally did not. But they usually under-declare them. So if you declare your own items, if you had to pick between over-declaring and under-declaring, I'd rather you under-declare because over-declaring will draw suspicion and then they'll open your box. But for me, it was not that way. It looked very boring and bland, and it blended in everything else. EMS, big thumbs up. I will be using that shipping service again. And that's really the conclusion of the video. I think this haul was fantastic. I'm very happy I got everything I wanted. And I hope to get more in the soon coming whatever. I don't know what I just said. I hope to get more soon. Also, the black tag that was on the Donda mask that had the Chinese writing, I Google translated that. And it said, if removed, no refund available. Well, I guess there isn't a refund available now because I removed that tag, but it's fine. The mask overall is held up. It's definitely cheap on the quality, but it works. It's not like that breakable, but it's still cheap. But yeah, that was Vogue Charity. That's it though. That's all I want to talk to y'all about. Crazy haul for 3 items. It was like 3.2 kilograms. Or, yeah, 3.2 kilograms. Which is about 3,000. In estimated, that package was 7 pounds. And it was all because of that very heavy jacket. But yeah, that's really about it. So thank y'all for watching this video. And if you have any questions or if you want to suggest items to me to buy, let me know and I'll put them on a list. I'm not just gonna, I don't want you to just go, hey, buy this item. I'm not just gonna buy that item and get it straight down here. I'm gonna wait, and once I have enough items for a haul, then I'll buy them and ship them down here. If I do one at a time, I'll lose money because I'm having to pay more for shipping and service fees. So, That's it though. ASMR video coming out soon. Last video did pretty well, and I will keep making more. I have a plan to make a video on a guy. It would be a roleplay, and it'll be like a moving man because I have boxes behind me. But I don't have a shirt or a vest looking thing that would particularly match that. I'll figure it out though. Eventually, it may just be another a ramble video. Who knows? That's it though. Thanks y'all. Thank you y'all. See y'all.